Hi everybody, welcome back to Mediocre Whiskey Review. I'm Jill, your host, and today we're doing a new bottle. Stick around. Alright everybody, today I've got a bottle that I am super excited about. I have lots of reading to do, that's why the glasses are on. But this bottle was given to me by the distillery. So let's just get into it, okay? Enough him-hawing around. This is Barrell Bourbon, and it is the Barrell Foundation Bourbon. They had sent me a sample over the summer. I don't know if you remember the review, because I had reached out and asked for one. And this time they reached out to me and said, hey, would you like to try this? And I said, hell yes, I would. So they sent me this bottle, and I'm gonna tell you what I know about it, okay? But before I do that, I'm gonna pour some in my glass so I can open up, okay? I haven't opened it yet. I took the plastic off because I always have to fight and fuss with that to get it off of there. That was a nice cork pop. So I hadn't heard too much about this until they emailed me, and then of course I looked it up. So I have my little notebook here, so don't mind me. So the Barrell Foundation Bourbon, and it is aged 5 years, and it is 100 proof, which is very, very odd for Barrell Bourbon. So what we've got in here is we have a Kentucky Bourbon that's 8 years. We have Indiana Bourbon at 5, 6, and 9 years. Tennessee at 8 years, and Maryland at 5 and 6 years. So that gives us a derived mash bill of 73% corn, 23% rye, and 4% malted barley. MSRP on this is $54.99. I honestly, I haven't been out looking too much, so I haven't seen it out. But I know it's available. I know it's out there. So what I found, they sent me this cute little card with information on it. And what this just says is Barrell Craft Spirits blends and bottles leading spirits that elevate barrels of whiskey into something greater than the sum of their parts. Barrell Foundation exhibits all the richness, complexity, and quality that one finds in a Barrell Craft Spirits bourbon. This is a classic bourbon that can be enjoyed neat, over ice, or in a cocktail. So basically what I found on the website about this is the first non-cask strength bourbon that Barrell has released. It says, we applied the same meticulous scientific approach to blending that we put behind all of our products to this 100 proof release. Our goal was to create a versatile, easy drinking, full flavored bourbon, perfect for enjoying neat or over ice. It's also a natural choice for cocktails that benefit from a slightly lower proof. So that's what I found out there. I did not look at tasting notes, which they sent in the email that they sent me. I didn't do it. I didn't do it because I want to be surprised, I guess. I don't know. So again, Barrell Craft Spirits, A1. A1. I love their products, obviously. I am not paid to say this. I just enjoy their products. Now, I am slightly concerned about this non-cask strength variation of Barrell. But I have faith in them. They do so well with everything else. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 Barrell products. None of them are bad. I don't dislike any of them. So I almost got like a cinnamon. It's like cinnamon toast crunch is what I'm getting on the nose. There's the standard vanilla, you know. I started to say cherry. That's not standard for me. There's a real good cinnamon note in there, which I don't typically smell in a whiskey or a bourbon. So like that's new. That's kind of cool. This having just been opened, like, I'm digging the nose. I'm really digging the nose on it. Now, I will probably, when I post this video, I will look at the information sheet that they gave me. And I will list their tasting notes, what they, or their, nose and palate and finish and all that. Yep, still getting that cinnamon note. Maybe I started to say cherry earlier because there's a little bit of cherry. Like a tart, like a really tart cherry. All right, we're just gonna jump in and give it a taste because I'm excited about it. I've had this bottle sitting here for a week, and I've been so busy I haven't even had time to like look at it or think about it. But here we are. This is what we're doing. All right, cheers. So right away, the mouthfeel is much thinner than what typical barrel products are. And this was a 23% rye. I could definitely get that spice, that rye spice out of there. But the mouthfeel was very thin. I prefer a thicker, oilier mouthfeel. But again, this one's 100 proof as opposed to their 116 plus. But so I got that spice, but like right before that spice hit, I could get a sweetness, but I don't know what it was. It was like sweet and then poop spice. So let's try again. So that time I definitely got a little bit of that cinnamon that was on the nose. Just a hint of it. It wasn't near as strong on the palate as it was in the glass. And there's something else I can't put my finger on just yet. So give me a minute because we're gonna get there. I'm gonna let that sit for a second. At the end of my last video, while I let this sit, story time. The end of my last video said that I was going to a bourbon event at Legacy Pub in Lafayette, and I went by myself, proud of me. And it was a Heaven Hill tasting event. So they poured Evan Williams, 1792, I think. They did Henry McKenna, 10-year, and the Heaven Hill 7-year bottle of Bond. A restaurant, Legacy Pub, did a store pick of Elijah Craig, so they gave us a pour of that as well, which I bought because, but I had a really good time at the experience, and I was very happy that I did that. So, yay me. Now, back to the important stuff. You see, this is why I flapped my jaws for a while, because that cinnamon toast crunch just turned into cinnamon French toast. Syrup and all. That really opened up a lot. Which is why I love this. This is why I love whiskey. Because it changes so much. Like, I'm excited about it. Anyway. Wow, the nose on that is absolutely phenomenal right now. There's the cinnamon, the like syrup, brown sugar. Okay, we gotta taste it again. So that rye spice has mellowed out a little bit. And I'm still getting just a hint of that cinnamon. And there's I still can't get my finger on it. Hold on. There's almost a banana. I think there's a banana on top of the cinnamon French toast. We sliced one up and put it on there, and that's really good. But then there's like off to the side of that, there's some pepper. There's this works together so well. I'm impressed with this. So for 100 proof, I will say I think it drinks just a little higher than 100 proof, not a lot. And I'm sure what I'm feeling and what I'm getting is the rye spice. But aside from the mouthfeel being fairly thin, it's got a lot of flavor. It has a lot of it's like a chameleon, if you will. Every time I take a sip, I get like a little bit of something different. And I really can't wait 2 weeks or so, let this open up a little bit. And I'm going to do another, I'll taste it again, but I'll probably let it sit in my glass a little bit longer than I have now. Because I think it's been maybe 10 minutes since I poured it. That is actually very good. And so for this being 5-year, 100 proof, the MSRP is $54.99, which is typically under what they want for the other. I keep pointing like you can see through me at those. There they are. Sorry, big booty Judy over here just in the way. But so they brought the price point down for this Barrell Foundation, and I think it's great. But I still have yet to find a Barrell product that I don't like. And this one, as they stated on their website, will make for an easy sipper. So if I'm not looking for 120 plus proof, I just want something easy to sip on. This will definitely be a go-to more often than my other ones are, because they are more pricey and they're higher proof, but they're delicious too. So overall, we're gonna rate this guy for a 100 proof bourbon that has lots of flavor, lots of depth. The only negative thing I can say about it is the mouthfeel is kind of thin. Other than that, it's very good. It's very good. So we're going to rate it, and I'm going to go probably, I think I'm going to go 7.5 out of 10. I haven't rated things for a long time. I feel out of practice about it, but here we are. It's okay. Definitely, if you come across this and you want to give it a try, I definitely think you should. But otherwise, that's all I've got for you today. Again, thank you to Barrell Craft Spirits for reaching out to me and sending me this bottle. I will cherish it. Until next time, guys, be nice to each other. Go do something nice for somebody to make them feel good. And I will see you guys in a week. Cheers.